The problem with cherry pitters and strawberry hullers is that you don't use them that often. Strawberries are almost year round now. Cherries actually have a really distinct season to them. So in tool for cherries, it's going to sit in the drawer and just take up space most of the year round. The problem with a cherry pitter is that as you pit the cherry, it fires the stone or the pit right across the room. Now the last thing you want is a cherry flying across the room because this juice, it stains everything. Does it do the job? Absolutely. But it only does one job, and that's kind of the problem here, that it sits in the drawer for the rest of the year collecting dust. Strawberry hullers, same deal. I mean, they get in, they twist and take out the center of the strawberry there, and then that's what you're left with. This is a pincher version where it pinches in around, you still twist to complete the cup, and you take out the back of the strawberry. Here's another version of it. Pushes it in, and twist. This is small. The problem with all of these tools is that's all they do. Rather than having lots of tools for different jobs, what if we combined it into one tool that was the better than the sum of all of its parts? This is a huller pit. It's from Dream Farm, and it is the only 3-in-1 fruit tool that will hull strawberries, pit cherries, and pit olives as well, and store nice and compact in your drawer. This tool will give you two options when you go to hull strawberries. You can either use the syringe action, push into the back of the strawberry, twist, and then release it, or I like this pincer version. I go in around the white part of the strawberry there, I go in and I dig it in there, pinch together and twist, and that's what removes the core out of the back of the strawberry. Yum! When we go to do cherries with this tool, the two halves that come together are actually going to do something that no other cherry pitter does. Now, can you see in there, as I'm lifting the cradle onto a little spike inside there, that's what's going to pit the cherry. Cherry goes in, I go to, watch this, and then I release the stone, and then the cherry goes out like that. Cherry goes in, stone comes out, cherry goes out. Super easy. In fact, even a kid could do this, right? And what we just did then with cherries works exactly the same way for olives. No disassembly required, it's dishwasher safe, and super compact when it's in your drawer. There is no cherry juice going anywhere all over the table. And look at that, I'm not touching the cherries ever with my fingers. We absolutely love seeing the stone come out again, so we know it's not going to end up between your teeth. You put that in your tooth and you bite on it, you're going to know all about that. Unlock button on the back there, push the unlock button and it opens up. Lock button points through from the back. Press the lock button and it's nice and compact for your drawer.